3 true horror stories animated. Story 1: The Abandoned Hospital. In 2015, a group of urban explorers known for their YouTube channel decided to investigate an abandoned hospital in a small town. The hospital, closed for over 30 years, had a notorious reputation for being haunted. Many locals claimed to have seen ghostly figures and heard eerie sounds coming from the decaying building. The explorers, consisting of Mark, Sarah, and Jake, entered the hospital one chilly evening. Armed with flashlights and cameras, they navigated through the dark, musty hallways. The air was thick with the smell of mold and decay, and their footsteps echoed ominously. As they explored the first floor, they encountered strange occurrences. Doors creaked open on their own, and distant whispers seemed to follow them. Mark, the group's leader, decided to set up a camera in one of the old patient rooms to capture any paranormal activity. They continued to explore, making their way to the second floor. Here, the atmosphere felt even more oppressive. The temperature dropped suddenly, and they could see their breath in the air. Sarah felt a cold hand brush against her arm, sending shivers down her spine. In the maternity ward, they found an old, rusted wheelchair positioned in the center of the room. As they approached, the wheelchair began to move on its own, rolling slowly towards them. Sarah, terrified, stumbled backwards and fell. Jake helped her up, and they decided to review the footage from the camera they had set up earlier. What they saw was chilling. The camera captured a shadowy figure standing at the foot of the hospital bed, its eyes glowing faintly. The figure seemed to be watching them, its presence menacing. As they watched, the figure moved closer to the camera before disappearing into thin air. The group decided it was time to leave. As they made their way back to the first floor, they heard a loud bang from behind them. Turning around, they saw a door slam shut violently. The whispers grew louder, almost deafening, and the temperature dropped even further. Panicked, they ran towards the exit. Just as they reached the door, Mark felt a sharp pain on his back. He later discovered 3 deep scratches running down his spine, as if inflicted by an unseen hand. They managed to escape the hospital, vowing never to return. The footage they captured was posted online, quickly going viral. Viewers were horrified by the clear evidence of ghostly activity, and many paranormal experts confirmed the authenticity of the video. The abandoned hospital remains a popular spot for ghost hunters, but none have captured anything as compelling as Mark, Sarah, and Jake's footage. Story 2: The Cursed Mirror. In 2018, a young couple, Emily and James, moved into a new apartment in the city. While shopping at a flea market, they came across a beautiful antique mirror. The mirror, with its ornate gold frame, seemed to call out to Emily, and she convinced James to buy it. They hung the mirror in their living room, but strange things began happening almost immediately. Emily started experiencing vivid nightmares, and James often heard whispers coming from the mirror at night. Objects in the apartment would move on their own, and the temperature in the living room would drop suddenly. One evening, Emily decided to record the mirror while they slept, hoping to capture the source of the disturbances. The footage she captured was terrifying. In the middle of the night, a shadowy figure appeared in the reflection, its eyes glowing a sinister red. The figure moved closer to the mirror's surface, as if trying to step out. The next morning, Emily discovered deep scratches on her arm. Panicked, they reviewed the footage and decided to research the mirror's history. They found out that the mirror once belonged to a wealthy family in the 1800s. The family's youngest daughter had died tragically, and it was said that her spirit was trapped within the mirror. Desperate to get rid of the mirror, Emily and James contacted a paranormal expert. The expert confirmed that the mirror was indeed cursed and advised them to destroy it. They decided to document the process for their YouTube channel. The video of them destroying the mirror was intense. As they shattered the glass, a chilling scream echoed through the apartment. The air grew cold, and a powerful gust of wind blew through the room, extinguishing the candles they had lit. Once the mirror was completely destroyed, the disturbances stopped. The video went viral, with viewers expressing their fear and shock. Paranormal experts who reviewed the footage confirmed the presence of a malevolent spirit. Emily and James moved to a new apartment, leaving the cursed mirror and its dark history behind. Story 3: The Haunted Forest. In 2019, a group of friends decided to go camping in a forest known for its paranormal activity. The forest, located in a remote area, was said to be haunted by the spirits of those who had mysteriously disappeared over the years. Despite the warnings, the friends were excited about the adventure. The group, consisting of Alex, Mike, Jenny, and Lisa, set up camp near a small clearing. As night fell, they gathered around the campfire, sharing ghost stories and roasting marshmallows. The atmosphere was lively until they heard strange noises coming from the trees. Ignoring the sounds, they continued their night. However, the noises grew louder and more distinct. They heard footsteps, whispers, and the occasional sound of laughter. Mike, armed with a flashlight and camera, decided to investigate while the others stayed behind. As Mike ventured deeper into the forest, the sounds became more intense. He felt a chill run down his spine as he saw shadowy figures moving between the trees. Suddenly, his flashlight flickered and went out. Panicked, he tried to make his way back to the campsite, but found himself disoriented. Back at the camp, the others noticed that Mike had been gone for too long. Alex and Jenny decided to look for him while Lisa stayed behind. As they searched, they too encountered the eerie noises and shadowy figures. They called out for Mike, but there was no response. Meanwhile, Lisa, alone at the camp, heard footsteps approaching. She turned around to see a figure standing at the edge of the clearing. The figure was tall, with glowing eyes and an unsettling presence. As it moved closer, Lisa grabbed her camera and recorded the encounter. Just as the figure reached the camp, Alex and Jenny returned with Mike. The figure vanished, leaving behind an icy chill. They decided to pack up and leave immediately, documenting their experience as they went. The footage captured by Lisa showed the shadowy figure clearly, its eyes glowing menacingly. The video was posted online and quickly gained traction. Viewers were horrified by the encounter, and many paranormal experts confirmed the presence of a spirit. The friends vowed never to return to the forest, leaving its dark secrets unexplored. The video remains one of the most chilling encounters with the supernatural, with viewers experiencing the fear and tension of the haunted forest.